What the fuck am I doing? YouTube, what's going on today? Fucking hell. This is gonna be like a different type of video than what I usually make, considering the fact that, you know, I don't really tell y'all about things that I've done like in the past or why I started doing YouTube, period. But, you know, every day's a new day and, you know, you're learning about new things. So here we go, I guess. So why the fuck? It's like I always have like brain farts about everything, but it's like essentially, you know, I always had aspirations about starting a YouTube channel and just imagining it going like far and stuff like that. But it's like I never had like a camera. Like I never had you know, something to really record off of aside from my phone that I had at the time. And remind you, I'm like, what? This was 6th grade. Like I saw like guys like Chris Move, and I saw guys like KSI, Jake Paul, all them guys just making videos, being funny. And originally I knew Jake Paul from fucking Disney Channel. That's where I knew him from. But I always had like a weird thought of just like, you know, my personality and how I handle things are just like, I would blow up on YouTube. Well, if I didn't blow up, I would go far enough to where like I would be happy to where I was. And essentially, you know, I thought it was funny, and so I just started a YouTube channel at the time. It was by a different name. Like I really couldn't tell you what the name was, but like back in 2017, I started making funny gaming videos. I started making like, you know, just kind of degenerate videos of me saying degenerate shit and all types of just like weird shit all of a sudden. And then people somewhat got interested in it, and, you know, I just went with the flow. I kept uploading. I uploaded like every day. I used to tell people in school about it all the time. I used to gas this shit to death to kids in school. And mind you, my brain isn't fully developed, so it's like I didn't know then what I know now. Like I'm not just gonna tell people that's like outside my house that like, yo, I have a YouTube channel, you can subscribe. Like, no, that's not my mindset anymore. Bro, who the fuck honestly does that? Like, who the fuck just like goes outside and sees like a random fucking 4-year-old or 5-year-old walking like outside and just like, hey yo bro, I got a YouTube channel. It's like these degenerate like OnlyFans girls who's like, if you like subscribe to my channel and this that, it's like, I'll take you shopping or whatever. Like, you know damn well you're not gonna keep well on that promise. You probably gonna ask them for the fucking money back when you turn off the camera, which most people do. But yeah, that's essentially my whole thing with it. But I used to like tell people all the time, like, subscribe to my channel. Like they would do it anyway, just because like, you know, we were kids at the time, we didn't really know any better. And like I really just did whatever, you know. I did whatever I could to grow it at the time. I didn't make videos trying to promote it. I just did what I could to promote it. And it worked out well for me, I guess. I gained a decent amount of subscribers, and then all of a sudden I just forgot the password years later because I stopped uploading for a while, and, you know, I just quit uploading from there. I mean, I started growing up and stuff like that. I didn't really have time to think about YouTube and all this other stuff. But the streaming thing, I started streaming on YouTube originally. I didn't even know what Twitch was, because like, you know, I started watching Ninja and stuff like that because of like Fortnite videos. I was really into Fortnite at the time, so I wanted to figure out a way to like get around streaming that. And so I got around to streaming that, and, you know, I streamed on YouTube because it was the only platform I was really familiar with because I uploaded there at the time. And, you know, my stepdad kind of introduced me to it. You know, he could stream and do all this stuff. And, you know, I started streaming on his account, his YouTube account and stuff. And, you know, it was working out good for me. I streamed H1Z1, The Division. I streamed Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare. I streamed Fortnite. Like, I streamed all types of games. And, you know, it was fun for me because, you know, I was being good at video games live. Like, I mean, isn't that what kind of everybody wants to see? But because at the time it was just a trend to like, if you drop 20 kills in like a battle royale game like Apex, H1Z1, Fortnite, and what PUBG, whatever fucking battle royale game that was popular back then, like you could. That's an instant blow up that like anybody would blow up. Like, I mean, take a look at fucking Daquan. I mean, like the guy's first video like has like massed over like what 2 million views. Like I don't know, but you know, he was one of my favorites as well. But it was like time went by. It's like, damn, I really wish people could see my face, and I really wish I could do this on my own account. But at the same time, I didn't buy this game. It was a PS4. I didn't buy the game. I didn't really know my way around streaming at the time, so I really didn't think about it as much. So I just went on with life at that point. A few years later, everything didn't really work out well for things with my family at the time, so I kind of lost my passion for it. And it's like I moved into a different house, you know. Quarantine had hit my 8th grade year. And there wasn't much to do. It was like I couldn't go get a haircut. I couldn't play basketball. I couldn't see my family. The world shut down. You really couldn't do anything. So it was like the house was like the only option. Like you couldn't even. There was like short times to even go into like stores and grocery stores, gas stations, and you know, people only had one place to go when they went to get food. It was like everything was shutting down at that time. And so essentially everybody there was no choice for anybody to do anything. They just had to go to this one store that was open. And just like everybody, the whole population of people who lived where I live in Louisiana, there was like a whole population of people just in that like one store. And it's just like people skipping lines, people pushing people like fucking knurkling people on their necks and shit just to like people were doing all types of just weird shit. Like, but essentially a lot was going on. I stayed in my house, and the idea of streaming came back to me because I watched a lot of YouTube at the time. And it was like, this shit's actually fun. And so I streamed on Twitch. I enjoyed it pretty much. I was doing the sniping thing back then because I thought it was pretty fun. Essentially it was just me uploading a video sniping at recruit bots. Like that was my video. And then I just uploaded on Twitch and I streamed for like a few minutes and then I got off. Like, because it was a pretty boring thing to do at the time. I don't know. It was like the easier thing because like I didn't have money at the time to afford PlayStation Plus, and neither did my mom because her job was like fucked up as far as like paying went. And essentially I just didn't feel like asking for money. So I also uploaded Fortnite at the time, which, you know, and then I stopped uploading Fortnite period because it was falling off. And all of a sudden, you know, the idea of streaming nonstop came back to me. And it's just like, it came back to me. And then I wanted to enhance the content. And so I started talking because originally I didn't start talking in like my streaming days. And then, you know, things just flowed from there. And I went by my regular name at the time, my real name, but then I changed my, you know, Twitter name. I changed my Instagram name. And then it just like, yeah, I went by Retro now. I did Phase 5 at the time, by the way, which really didn't work out well for me, and I kind of really I don't care to be in Phase anymore. But essentially it was just like, what are we even doing, bro? It's like I need to keep making content because I think I'm funny and I can go far with it again. And so I make this channel. I do the ugliest face reveal of all time. I know you all remember that video. It was the ugliest face reveal of all time. I had fucking micro mini dreads at the time. It was like, bro, what the fuck are we even talking about, bro? Man, it's just been a long journey, bro. And then fast forward to today. I got TikTok now. I'm uploading more in there. And I'm still one of the worst creators on the fucking platform. Like, because it's like, my speech is terrible. My hair is fucked up. I mean, it just is what it is. It's like, I just like to be myself sometimes. I like to be 90% of myself, but I do like to be like entertaining sometimes. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, so that's my story on how I started like streaming. Why am I streaming still? Because it's something that I really love. It's something that, you know, I admire, and it's something that I feel like I can go far with if I keep going. But I do want to prioritize content more than anything, because that's how I market streaming. Like, it's just like, I don't care if I stream in front of one person. It's just like, it's kind of like the pressure, more say. Because like, you feel like you have no one to talk to, and then it's just like, you get nervous and stuff like that. But, and on top of that, I really do want a PC to like OBS to like show people what I'm talking about and why I'm talking about it. So that's essentially why. It's just like, I haven't really prioritized streaming over everything. But, you know, that's my story, and hopefully you guys enjoy this. I'm not editing this at all, aside from just like putting my intro and shit in here. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace. We don't know what's going on. We don't. In the slightest, but they're apparently picking up cups. Oh, let me get the angles. I'm trying to get the angles.